Hey, what's up everyone? Today we're doing something a little bit different. Today we're going camping with my friend Bob. This is Bob. We'll get more to Bob in a little bit, but for now, let's get on the road. Wait, is this closed too?
Sorry.
Where are we going today, Aaron?
To Chick-fil-A.
No, where are we really going?
Somewhere in Arkansas that I didn't plan out very well.
We're going somewhere.
To the Ozarks.
And we've arrived. Aaron is hard at work getting camp set up.
Yep.
Bear is hard at work doing bear things. And Abby is nowhere to be seen. Oh, Abby! Come on. The beast emerges from the forest. Yeah, so Bob made it. We got a little muddy on the way here. But we'll unpack and then do a little tour of Bob. It got dark fast, so we'll do a walkthrough of Bob tomorrow, but for now I just wanted to show you guys the lights at night. So we've got a little porch light over here so you can see things, but the more interesting lights are the LEDs. So they turn on with this remote here, and you've got your LEDs in the kitchen and also underneath. So that way, you know, when you're out and about at night, you can find your way back to Bob. He will signal you from afar. And the LEDs are also good because they kind of provide like a little bit of low lighting in the kitchen here. We do have a larger light, which is way, way too bright. It's a 3-foot LED bar there made for like a Jeep or something. I was actually looking at 2-foot LED bars on the internet, and the 3-foot LED bar was only like $5 more. So I was like, why not? And it turns out it's, you know, as bright as a small sun. So we use that sparingly. But yeah, that's Bob at night. And Bob's working on dinner right now, or Aaron's working on dinner. Bob's just kind of slacking. I don't know. Yeah, more tomorrow. Next day, we survived the night. There was only one bear attack. It was fine. It was minor, nothing. So time for a walkthrough of Bob. Built Bob, probably finished about 2 years ago, I think now. It's been a while, but I mean, we started with nothing. We got steel for the trailer, built that, started building a cabin and whatnot after that. I don't have video of it, but it is in a forum online. There's pictures and whatnot. I'll link to that below the video if you want to see more about how it was built. But yeah, so Bob, what does Bob stand for? So B-O-B, oh look, there's Camping Cat. How did you get here? So B.O.B, Big Off-Road Benroy. Benroy is the overall style or shape of the camper. It's big because it's bigger than your traditional Benroy, and it's off-road because Bob has meaty meats for doing fun things. I guess we'll start back here. This is the kitchen area, or the galley as they call it. Center here you got your power distribution center. This is where all the power comes in, AC and DC. You got your breakers, your fuses, all that good stuff. So yeah, it typically runs off of DC power. We got a 12-volt battery. If you can see way back down in there, battery, solar charge controller up there too. Right behind the fridge, this is the fridge. ARB 50 quart, I think, but this thing is awesome. Don't need ice, you can just, you know, go for days. Yeah, so DC power, you got, 12-volt USB outlets. If you're hooked up to AC, you got AC power. Stereo, these Sasquatch lights I mentioned last night. Cabinets just for, storage and stuff. A little bit more storage up there. Stuff, generally, paper towels, stereo if I didn't already say that. Gig'em, Bob towel, thanks Mom for that. You got a drawer back here it's a pretty big drawer to store, all your important stuff. And then more storage down underneath. That's where we keep the generator, Dutch oven. The water pump is back under here, way in the back there. Battery switch on and off. If we use the generator, that comes out there. It doesn't stay in there. We just store it in there. So you get your water pump switch here if you want to use that. We don't have, on the wrong side, we don't have an integrated water tank. What we got is these jugs right here, 7 gallons each. So you got 14 gallons, which is fine for drinking and whatnot for a few days, extended weekends. If you're gonna start taking showers, we start using it up pretty quick. So I may put a bigger onboard water tank at some point, but the water pump goes to these 2 inlets and outlets right here. You hook up a hose, put it into your bucket, and then it spits out the other side, and you can, hook it onto a hose, hook it up to the shower here. So that's a water pump. Propane tank that goes to whatever. You can hook it up to the stove, hook it up to the shower. We'll get to in a second. You got your shore power here if you got, RV hookups and whatnot. This is the solar panel. We'll see that in a second. But yeah, outdoor shower. This thing, hook it up to water, hook it up to the propane, and you have a shower. We have a little shower tent that you put out, and then you run the shower head thing. Oh, there goes that. Into, yeah, that's fun. You run it into the shower tent. And it's all sandy in here because last time we went camping on the beach, and it is very sandy there. Above the shower, you got your exhaust for your air conditioner. It's a window unit in there, sucks in here, air here, and then these PC fans help to get all the hot air out of there. You got your awnings, obviously. Those are 2, one on each side, ARB awnings, 8 foot, I think, something like that. Windows, grab handle for the grabbing, porch light, and then we'll go inside for a second. So, you got these nice little doorstop things here too to keep the door open. These nice curtains that Aaron made, they're blackout curtains, so you can, sleep the day away while you're camping. So yeah, we got overhead lights, everything in here running on 12 volt for the most part. Got these reading lamps also for, your reading pleasure. Queen mattress, it's a Costco mattress. It's like 14 inches thick. It's really nice. It's like being at home. You got your window unit in here for your air conditioning. Just as air conditioning, I looked into ones that did heating too, but they were really big, and so I wanted to keep it smaller. So for heat, we got this ceramic heater thing over here. That actually works pretty well. You have to be hooked up to AC power, so either, an RV hookup or running your generator. But that thing will heat the whole thing up pretty quickly. So yeah, we got, just shelving in here. I found out real quickly camping in an RV one time, I did not like cabinets, so I just kept it open shelving. You got AC power, DC power, speakers that are the same speakers for the stereo out in the rear. So what we've been doing with that is if you want to watch a movie or something in here, you take your iPad, Bluetooth it to the stereo, and then the music and whatnot will come through here. Yeah, so we have an iPad mount in here. You can take it off if you don't want it out. I thought about putting a TV in here, but I was like, do you really want a TV when you go camping? Probably not. So we compromised with just the iPad that we can take out or leave in as we need. More curtains. These are the small windows you can see from the outside. Have condensation all over them from breathing last night. You got your ceiling fan here that is pretty cool actually. It has the thermostat on it, so you can set it so it'll open and close when it gets too hot and start, you know, pumping air out or in. It also has a rain sensor. If the rain starts coming in, it'll close itself. What else do we have? We have coat hooks. Don't use those too much, but they're pretty cool. They fold down for when you don't need them. Sasquatch light switch turns on the porch lights outside. Got interior light switch. These are on right now. USB chargers. Usually put our phones in there at night, charge them. And then bunk beds up front. Oh God, just hit my head. Yeah, small door. Yeah, so bunk beds, we typically just throw crap on these and use them as shelves, like our bags, because it's much easier to get to a bag up here than it is a bag back there. So, you know, future considerations for Bob 2.0, if that's a thing. But these bunk beds are also a couch. So you got a little hinge back here, and you got these latches. So you undo the latches. And then your bunk bed turns into a couch. So you can, you know, hang out. The big idea behind this was, you know, if it's raining or something outside and we get stuck in Bob's not that big, so it'd be nice to, you know, have a couch. You could have some people sit on the bed or something, maybe play cards or whatnot. I don't know. We don't really use it as a couch too much. Usually stays as bunk beds / shelves. What else we got? Toolbox up front. This is just for storing stuff. Solar panel goes in here. Those, oh, the side tables I didn't even mention. These side tables, these come off obviously. Just these like little aluminum hinge things on here, and you lift them up, they come off, put them back down. So yeah, side table on each side. Those and the solar panel get stored back here. All your other stuff, hoses, extension cords and whatnot, go up there. Got a little level on the front for leveling it. Oh hi, you have your campers. You don't store the bear anywhere. She kind of does what she wants. Yeah. So solar panel, didn't mount it on the camper. It's detachable, or not detachable. It's not attached to anything. But a lot of people mount them on the top of their camper. But on a day like today, you can see we are entirely in the shade. So I've got it on a cord here that runs to, what did I do? I spliced the ends into a regular extension cord outlet, so that way you can put the solar panel wherever you want in the sun, and then you run it back and plug it into your little solar panel outlet there whenever you need to. And I think that might pretty much be it. Oh, you got your axe over here. Shovel goes on the other mount, but we've been using the shovel with the fire and whatnot. So that's that. It took about 5 months to build. Almost every weekend for a solid 5 months. My dad and my brother, they came and helped, so that helped speed things up. Thanks, guys. And as far, people always ask me if we had plans for it. We didn't have plans really. There's a lot of builds out there on the internet, so I took an idea from here, an idea from there, kind of put all of them together, mishmashed them up, and started drawing plans on graph paper and came up with this. And I think it turned out pretty well. So that's Bob. We're gonna go explore the national forest some more now, and I guess we'll see Bob again later tonight. So that's it for now. See you guys later. Bye, Bob. gonna get interesting. Ooh.
Once again, very cool place to come when it's warm.
Whatever campground this is has little houses.
Just live down here forever.
Last morning, it's a little cold. You can probably hear the generator going in the background there. We're gonna make some breakfast, get Bob packed up, and hit the road. And so that is that. Bob is all packed up, ready to hit the road. We've got about 5 hours ahead of us, so we're gonna get on the road and see you guys later.